Hi, I'm Andre, and I'm a software engineer at Arista Networks. We're really excited about the release of EOS 4.6, and I wanted to spend some time going through some of the new features. I'll also demo some neat tricks that can be done with CLI aliases. The 4.6 release introduces several major new features to EOS across all platforms, including route maps, BGP authentication, and STP root guard, loop guard, and bridge assurance. On the 7100 series, we've added Anycast RP and static MAC multicast to our multicast feature set, as well as S-Flow and storm control on the layer 2 side. The 7500 series and 7048 now support RPVSD Plus and VRRP. The 4.6 release also adds support for several new products. We're really excited to announce the DCS 7504, a 4-slot modular chassis, and the latest member of the 7500 series of modular systems. We're also one of the first vendors to support 10 gig DWDM optics in an SFP Plus form factor for long-haul links up to 40 kilometers. I'd now like to spend some time going through two unique features in 4.6, VM adaptive segmentation and CLI aliases. In the EOS 4.5 release, we introduced the VM Tracer feature. VM Tracer helps integrate virtual machines into the physical network infrastructure. In a VMware ESX environment, VM Tracer uses the vCenter APIs to automatically discover which ESX hosts and virtual machines are on a given port in the network, allowing users to get better visibility into the network topology of their virtual machines. EOS 4.6 adds VM adaptive segmentation to the VM Tracer feature. In a traditional deployment, VLANs must be manually configured on the switch based on where VMs are located. When a virtual machine migrates to a different ESX host, traffic from that VM will be dropped until the appropriate VLAN is configured. With VM adaptive segmentation, EOS will dynamically add or prune VLANs from a port based on the location of the virtual machines discovered from vCenter, allowing your physical network to automatically adapt to changes in your virtual network topology. Okay, demo time. Let's do some neat tricks with CLI aliases. CLI aliases have been around for a long time to define shortcuts for often used commands. So what's so unique about that? Well, with the access that EOS provides to the Linux bash shell, you can use CLI aliases to define your own custom CLI commands, rather than simply creating shorthand for already existing ones. Let's go through a few examples. First, let's create a simple alias for the show interface status command. If I run my alias SIS, I now see all of the interfaces in the system. We also support positional arguments, so I can make an alias for show interface, which takes in an argument of the interface to run, or to show rather. But let's get to the good stuff. I can use standard Linux bash utilities to create my own unique commands. On this system, I have a port channel 147. In Linux, this is given the kernel interface PO 147. So I can create an alias for TCP dump, which will help me dump all of the control packets seen on that interface. So if I run TCP dump on PO 147, I now see all of the spanning tree frames being received on that port channel. Let's end with another great example. When I'm in bash mode, I can launch a new CLI session and pass in a command to run as an option. So this is going to return me all of the interfaces with counters that are non-zero. Now I can combine this with the watch utility and create an alias we call iftop. Now when I run this, I'm going to see all of the interfaces with non-zero counters and watch them change over time. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any further questions, you can find more information on our website or contact your local sales representative.